Hello, my name is Emma, and welcome to this video. Anyway, hey, so this is my channel and reading goals video. A video that I'm always unsure about making because, quite honestly, I'm very bad at sticking to goals. I'm very bad at sticking especially to specific goals. Like my reading challenge of reading a certain amount of books every year is normally not a problem because I know generally how many books I read a year, which is between 60 and 70. It's always in that range. Like this year I read like 68 books, last year I read 65, and so I always know that I can probably keep my reading goal on Goodreads at like 60 books. But besides that, I'm not good at meeting specific goals because I'm very, not temperamental, but I'm kind of like, ooh, I want to do this now and I want to do that now. I'm just always want to do everything and try everything, and that's why I'm sort of bad at doing like monthly hauls or monthly wrap-ups, anything that is very scheduled, because I'm kind of not a flighty person, but I'm very much right-brained, and I like to just kind of like feel where the wind takes me in terms of creativity, which isn't necessarily a good thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a thing. But I thought I would do this because I want to talk about my reading goal, and I also want to talk about my channel goal, and I made them very open-ended this year. I've only made one for each category, and I thought I would share. So my reading goal this year, and I hope it's a reading goal that everyone has for this year and for the rest of their lives, is to read more diversely. I think if there was one theme that sort of was the theme and message throughout this year on BookTube, is that diversity matters. And of course this is something that I think so many booktubers have been talking about. It is something so many booktubers, especially women of color on BookTube, have been talking about forever and ever and ever, but I feel like this was the year where reading diversely really came more to the surface, and more people started talking about it and became part of the fabric of BookTube, at least I think it has, and that's really, really awesome. This was the year that I read more diversely than I ever have before, but I can do better. I can always do better. Reading diversely is important for many, many, many reasons. It's important to read diversely because it broadens your perspective. I have a very limited experience. I have my own experience, and it's important that I'm able to look outside of myself and read from perspectives that are not like mine. They're not like mine because of their ethnicity, their race, their religion. They're not like mine due to if they have a disability or their sexuality or gender, whatever it may be. And I think it's so important to broaden your perspective. It's also just fun. I mean, I think some people, and I've heard people talk about this before, that reading diversely to them means like, oh, I have to read like really depressing stuff, which I think is just like, of course, wrong. To just think that like diversity is a category, and that category or that genre is like depressing books is totally just misconstrued and just completely wrong. There's so many books by people from diverse backgrounds, and they're writing in lots of different genres. They're writing romance, they're writing literary fiction, they're writing young adult books, they're writing fantasy, they're writing sci-fi, and you know, I'm someone who likes to read diversely anyway and just genre, so it's just fun, and it's fun to marry reading diversely in terms of author and own voices and characters and etc., and also reading diversely in terms of genre. So it's just a nice way to, you know, it's just like, there's so many good books. There's so many good books in the world, and there's so many good books that are written by people who are not white and straight. So let's just revel in it, you know, let's revel. Anyway, so I'm very excited about this. I'm just pumped. I'm pumped about it, and I think it's going to be fun, and it's just, yeah. I love recommendations of maybe like your favorite book that you read this year that was by an own voices author, especially. I love those recommendations. So, my big blanket channel goal this year is to be unafraid. I have in the past been very afraid to put videos up that were different. I've been unsure. I mean, I still do it anyway, but basically what I mean is that I don't make traditional booktube videos. I don't do monthly wrap-ups. I don't do reviews even that often. I do hauls occasionally. My booktube channel is really just an Emma channel, which sounds really like narcissistic and weird, but it is my YouTube channel, so I don't know. I primarily make videos about books, but I also sometimes make art videos, and I sometimes make music-y videos, and I sometimes make fashion-y videos, and I make videos about mental health. This channel is really, like, not so much a booktube channel in the traditional sense. It's more just, like, me and what I'm currently thinking about, or what I'm feeling, or what I'm interested in that day. I really love books, and of course, and books are really what I generally want to talk about, but I also love so many other things. And I think in the past I've been afraid to sort of let that go and let that idea that I have to make videos just about books go, or that no one's going to care about anything else that I want to do. And that's not true. It can be difficult, and I think a lot of YouTubers probably think about this, but you kind of get lost in the numbers. You get lost in, like, how many people are watching, or how many people are commenting, or how many people are blah, 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 blah. And I definitely will always have those moments where I think about that, like, how many subscribers do I have, or, man, my channel, my views have gone down, or whatever. But I'm going to try to be unafraid and not let that really affect what I make. I just want to make what I want to make, and I want to make what makes me happy. I definitely want to put more stuff up. This past semester was really busy. I didn't put that many videos up, but I had filmed stuff, and I just didn't put it up because I was like, oh, I don't think anyone's going to care about this. And I just want to stop that. I think the best time in my booktube life was the very beginning, because I didn't care, and I just made what I wanted to make. I didn't really care who was watching or who was talking to me, and of course that matters to me now because I've made so many great friends through booktube. But I just want to get back into that place of just making videos because I love making videos and because it makes me happy. So that's sort of my big blanket goal for my channel, is to be unafraid. And my big reading goal this year is to read more diversely. So I would love to know if, you made a video about your reading goals, if you want to link it. I'd love to watch it, or your channel goals, or if you have something that you want to, like, write in the comments, that would be cool too. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.